wish none of this had happened.
So do all who live to see such times, but that is not for them to decide. All we have to decide is what to do with the time that is given to us.
It's Gandalf's dialogue from Lord of Rings trilogy. And it's from the recent billion-dollar web series Rings of Power. By watching this comparison, you can guess what this is going to be all about. Remember when fantasy movies felt magical? When you could almost smell the rain in the Shire or feel the snow of Narnia on your face? Back then, every frame looked like a painting, not a PlayStation cutscene.
You're as beautiful as the day I lost you.
Today, it's all green screens, shaky quips, and AI dragons that look like they were rendered on a potato. So what happened? Why do modern fantasy films, with all the budget, tech, and talent, still fail to capture that old magic? The magicians were not the pointy hat wizards. It was the filmmakers who pour their heart and soul in each work. In Lord of the Rings, every character spoke like they'd read poetry. In Narnia, kids weren't just exploring. They were learning courage, faith, and loss. And many other fantasy movies didn't just look magical. It believed in its own world. Compare that to now, where the hero literally defeats a god and says,
"Well, that just happened."
Modern scripts treat fantasy like a joke, as if they're embarrassed to believe in it. The moment a scene gets emotional, someone cracks a Marvel-style quip.
We know each other. He's a friend from work.
And boom, immersion gone. Let's be honest, fantasy needs effects. But somewhere along the way, we crossed the line from wow to A. Old CGI blended with sets. New CGI is the set. It's not that audiences hate CGI. They hate bad CGI that has no texture, no realism, no sense of place. Practical effects age beautifully because they're real. CGI ages like milk in the sun. Here's a comparison between Lord of the Rings and Rings of Power. The biggest difference? Modern fantasy forgets what fantasy was always about. Hope, sacrifice, wonder. We used to see ordinary people doing impossible things. Frodo, Lucy, Harry. Now it's immortal demigods who can't die but still complain about taxes. When everything is epic, nothing feels epic. We see universe in danger so many times. Now it has lost all meaning. But hey, it's not all doom and gloom. Movies like Dune, The Green Knight, and Everything Everywhere All at Once show that audiences still crave imagination, just with meaning. The future of fantasy doesn't need more explosions. It needs more heart. Real sets, real emotion, real stories, and maybe a director crazy enough to believe in magic again. Until then, stay curious and remember, even the smallest YouTuber can change the course of the algorithm.
Make sure to like and subscribe.